Everyone, today I'm back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we are going to be building probably what is the hardest statue tutorial I have ever made. This statue took me forever to design. It took me forever to figure out how to build it. So this is probably going to be the hardest statue we have ever made on this channel. So if you guys are ready, strap in. And by the way, this is Killer Croc. For those of you who didn't know, but yeah, then obviously this is a comic, Killer Croc. I took some inspiration from a few things, but yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get this started. The hardest tutorial I have probably ever done. I'm probably going to do something harder eventually, but this is the hardest as of right now. So, the materials you're going to be needing are stone stairs, green concrete, green terracotta, blue terracotta, smooth sandstone, brown terracotta, smooth quartz block, white wool, polished diorite stairs, red concrete, and black concrete. So once you have all of those, we can go ahead and begin. So we're going to start this off with a row of 8 green concrete on the ground. We're then going to take out our stone stairs and place one on the ends of the row, in front of course, and one in these kind of middle-ish blocks. The next row, we're going to place one green concrete, one green terracotta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green concretes, one green terracotta. The next row, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green concretes, one green terracotta, 2 green concretes. The next row, we're going to place 1 green terracotta, 7 green concretes. The next row, 3 green concretes, 1 green terracotta, 4 green concretes. The next row, 2 blue terracottas, 1 green concrete, 1 blue terracotta, 2 green concretes, actually 3 green concretes, 1 green terracotta. No, this is not the Hulk, by the way. Kind of looks like him. Next row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue terracottas, 1 green terracotta, 1 green concrete, 1 blue terracotta. Next row, 1 blue terracotta, 1 green concrete, 1, 2, 3, and 4 blue terracottas, 1 green concrete, 1 blue terracotta. For the next row, 1 blue concrete, 1 green terracotta, 1 green concrete, and then the rest of the row is blue terracotta. Next row, 2 blue terracotta, 1 green concrete, rest of the row is blue terracotta. For the next row, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 blue terracottas. Then we're going to do 1 green concrete, 1 green terracotta, 1 blue terracotta. And for the next row, we're going to place 1 smooth sandstone right here at a diagonal of this green concrete. And then the rest of the row is just blue terracotta. So there we go. We're already off to a complicated start. So that is the legs. So for the torso, we are going to do 1 green concrete, 1 smooth sandstone, 4 brown terracotta, 1 smooth sandstone, 1 green concrete. For the next row, 1 green terracotta, 1 smooth sandstone, 1 brown terracotta, 2 smooth sandstone, 1 brown terracotta, 1 smooth sandstone, 1 green concrete. For the next row, 1 green concrete, 1 smooth sandstone, 4 brown terracotta, 1 smooth sandstone, 1 green terracotta. For the next row, 1 green terracotta, 1 smooth sandstone, 1 brown terracotta, 2 smooth sandstone, 1 brown terracotta, 1 smooth sandstone, 1 green concrete. For the next row, 1 green concrete, 1 smooth sandstone, 4 brown terracotta, 1 smooth sandstone, 1 green concrete. For the next row, 1 green concrete, 1 smooth sandstone, 1 brown terracotta, 2 smooth sandstone, 1 brown terracotta, 1 smooth sandstone, 1 green terracotta. And then for the next row, we're going to place 1 green terracotta right here and 1 green concrete here. And then we're just going to place an entire row of brown terracotta here. Now, this is a little tricky because the rest of the torso is 3D. So, I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to fill in the rest of the torso with smooth stone. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with your smooth sandstone. I think I said smooth stone a minute ago. I meant smooth sandstone. Also, let's go and trade these blocks out with brown terracotta, just to make this look a little better in a second. So now we're going to take our brown terracottas and place 2 right here, and then right here we're going to place 6, like this. We're then going to go up by 3 in the middle here. So 1, 2, and 3, like so. And then we're going to do 3 right here and 3 right here. We're then going to fill in this middle area with smooth sandstone, and then fill in this these 2 blocks here in this top row, like so. So that is the front of the torso. So for the arms, we're going to do the left arm first. So the left arm is going to be right here in line with the first row of brown terracotta here. We're going to place 2 green terracottas, 2 green concretes. You can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. There we go. Also, now that I think about it, I think Conrad Carapax is probably going to be the hardest statue we've ever done on this channel. This is probably the second, though. Anyways, I got distracted. I was thinking about that. So, the next 2 rows on the left side are entirely green concrete. Now going from left to right, we are going to do 1 quartz, 1 white wool, 2 quartz. Next row, 1 white wool, 2 quartz, 1 white wool. Next row, 3 white wool, 1 quartz. Next row, actually, the entirety of the rest of the arm is just green concrete. Like this. Then we're going to place 2 green concretes right here. And we're going to place a green terracotta here, very top left corner, and 1 right here. And go ahead and just fill this area in. Like this. Other arm, we're going to do 3 green terracottas going from left to right, and then a green terracotta. Next row, 1 green concrete, 1 green terracotta, 2 green concretes. Next row, 2 smooth quartz blocks, 2 white wools. Next row, 1 white wool, 2 smooth quartz, 1 white wool. Next row, 1 smooth quartz, 1 white wool, 1 smooth quartz, 1 white wool. Next row, 1 green concrete, 1 green terracotta, 2 green concretes, and then the rest of the arm is green concrete. Then we're going to place a green terracotta here and a green concrete here. We are going to place a green terracotta here and 1 right here. And then just like we did on the other side, go ahead and fill this in with a 3D detail. So there we go. That is the front of the statue. So, moving on to the sides. For the side, we're going to bring this back by 3 with the green concrete. For the next row, going from left to right, we're going to do 2 green concretes, 1 green terracotta. From now on, I'm actually just going to say concrete, terracotta, vice versa. Next row, entirely concrete. Same thing with the next one. Next row, 1 concrete, 1 terracotta, 1 concrete. Next row, 2 blue terracottas, 1 green concrete. And then the rest of the legs, or side of the legs, are blue terracotta, like so. Moving on to the other side, going to bring this back again with 3 green concretes. Then from left to right, tie row of green concrete. Next row, two concretes, 1 terracotta. Next row, tie row of concrete. Next row, 1 concrete, 1 terracotta, 1 concrete. Next row, entirely concrete. Next row, 1 blue terracotta, 1 green concrete, 1 blue terracotta, and the rest of the side of these legs are blue as well. So there we go. Now for the side of the arms, go ahead and fill in the bottom of the hands with just straight green concrete. Then we're going to knock out this block and place a green terracotta here. Then whole row of green concrete, green terracotta here with green concretes on each side. Then we're going to do 2 white wool, 1 block of quartz. Then we're going to do 3 block of quartz. Then 1 white wool, 1 block of quartz, 1 white wool. Next row, 1 concrete, 1 green, or 1 terracotta, 1 concrete. Next row, entirely concrete. Next row, 1 terracotta, 2 concrete. Next row, entirely concrete. Next row, 2 concrete, 1 terracotta, and then the final row, entirely concrete. And we will come back to this here in a little bit. If you want to right now, you can just go ahead and fill in the top, the shoulder blade with just green concrete. So now for the other side. We're going to come over here, fill in the bottom with just green concrete. So we're going to do 1 green terracotta right here, knock that out. Whole row of green concrete, 1 green terracotta here, green concretes on each side. Then we're going to do 1 quartz, 2 wool, and we'll do left to right actually. 1 wool, 2 quartz, and then 2 quartz, 1 wool. So there we go. Then we're going to do 2 rows of green concrete. I should have released this on St. Patrick's Day. It would have been funny. Anyways, happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Late St. Patrick's Day. Next row, 2 green concrete, 1 green terracotta. Next row, 1 green terracotta, 2 green concrete. Next row, entirely green concrete. And then the final row, 1 green concrete, 1 green terracotta, 1 green concrete. And like I said earlier, go ahead and fill in the shoulder with just green concrete. So, going ahead and moving on to the back. If I can, there we go. So regarding the back, we're going to do the back of the legs first, of course. So we're going to start this off with an entire row of green concrete. Then we're going to do all green concrete here until the last one, which is green terracotta. Next row, 2 green concrete, 1 green terracotta, rest is green concrete. Next row, we're going to do green concrete all the way up until here, which is 4 blocks, 1 green terracotta, 1 green concrete. Next row, 1 green terracotta, rest of the row is green concrete. Next row, 3 green concrete, 1 green terracotta, 2 green concrete. And there we go. Next row, 1 blue terracotta, 1 green concrete. The rest of the row is blue terracotta. And then we're going to go ahead and just build the rest of this as blue terracotta until we get to this final row. On this final row, we're going to place 1 green concrete here, 1 blue terracotta, 2 green concrete, 3 green concrete, 1 blue terracotta. And if you want to, you can go ahead and knock these out. It's green concrete as well. That's going to be where his tail is. But you're not going to see it. But I mean, you can still do it if you want to. And speaking of the tail, I guess we can go ahead and just get this over with. So for the tail, we're going to start this off just by making it with straight green concrete, and then we'll move on to detailing it. So we're going to do a 2x2 area of green concrete right here. Bring this forward by 2, like so. We are then going to kind of build this shape and then do an additional 2. So we're going to kind of branch off of each one, like so. We're going to do this again to kind of make a shape here, a square in the square, and then go forward an additional 2. We are then going to do another square here, but just bring it forward by 1 this time. Do the same thing right here. So this 2x2 cube. Do the same thing here, but this time we're going to go up an additional row. And then one more time right here. But this time we're going to go up 3 rows and we're going to place an additional 1 block right here. So there we go, that is the tail. So now to decorate it, we're going to place a green terracotta here, 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 here. So that's one side. Then on the other, I'm going to place one here, 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 and I believe, yep, that's it. So that's all the green terracottas. So that is the tail complete. Pretty nice looking tail. So now for the fun part, the back. The back is actually one of the most complex parts of the tutorial. So I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can. So we're going to start on this first row here. We're going to do 1 green terracotta right on this blue down here, and then the rest of this row is going to be green concrete. Next row, we're going to do 2 green concretes, 1 green terracotta, and then the rest is green concrete. Next row, entirely green concrete. Next row, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 green concretes, green terracotta, green concrete. Next row, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 green concretes, 1 green terracotta, 3 green concretes. Next row, 1 green concrete, 1 green terracotta, rest of the row is green concrete. Next row, we're going to place a green terracotta down here, right above this row here, and then green concretes rest of the row. Next row, 1 green concrete here, actually the entire row is green concrete, so never mind. And then we can just go ahead and fill in the rest of the back with green concrete, so you're not going to see any of this. So you should have something that looks like this. Now for the back of the arms, we'll do the back of the right arm first. So knock out this block, replace that as green terracotta. We're going to do an entire row of green concrete. It's a green terracotta here, and then green concrete here. We're then from left to right going to do 1 smooth quartz, 2 white wool. Next row, quartz, white wool, quartz. Next row, white wool, quartz, white wool. Then we're going to do an entire, well, actually we're going to fill in the back of the arms with green concrete first. And then like we did on the front, we're going to place 2 green concretes here, 4 here, and actually this entire section is just green concrete, so there's no detail on it, so like that. Regarding the other arm, right here, we're going to place a green terracotta here, entire row of green concrete, green terracotta, 2 green concrete. Next, we're going to do 2 smooth quartz going this way with the white wool on the end. That's a quartz. Come on, there we go. Next row, 1 white wool, 1 quartz, 1 white wool. Next row, entirely white wool. And then the arm, the upper arm is entirely green concrete. And then we're going to do the same kind of pattern we did on the front and on the other side. Just build this all up to the top. So there's that. So, get out your green terracotta, and we're going to place a green terracotta here, so skipping 1 block above the tail. Then we're going to do this again, and again, and then we're going to do this again, but with green concrete, and then 2 green terracottas right above that. Then we're going to do 2 green concretes here, that again here with green terracottas going on it. 2 green concretes right next to those, right above those again, and then green terracottas going out there. So you should have something that looks like this. So that's kind of his spine. So next what we're going to do is right above this row we're going to place 2 green concretes going outward. Do the same thing over here. We're going to place a green terracotta right here and a green concrete right here. This entire row is green concrete right here, except for this one we already placed. For the next row, we're going to place a green terracotta here with green concrete, or with green concretes everywhere else. I messed up there. We're going to place a green concrete here and here. And then we're going to bring this forward right here. It's like this. So that is pretty much the boundary of where it turns into the head. And so for right over here, we're going to place a green concrete right here. Go up, go left with the green terracotta, and go right with the green concrete. We're going to do 4 right here, and then 2 right here, and a green terracotta right here. We're going to go right by 2 with the green concretes, 1 green terracotta, 3 green concretes, 1 green terracotta, and then 1, 2, 3 green concretes, 1 green terracotta, and then right underneath here, kind of going to do the same thing with what we did on the other side. So there we go. That is that. So we are now ready to move on to the kind of starting the head. I'm going to go ahead and fill this in because this is going to bother me if I don't. There we go. So now we start the head. So this is where this is still very complicated, but we'll start with the shoulders first. So for the shoulders, we're going to knock out this block and place a green terracotta here. We are going to put green concretes on the kind of corners of these and a green terracotta down here. We're then going to place 2 green concretes right back here and fill this entire row in right here. We're then going to go back from this one with 2. Actually, you can just go these other 2 and then place 2 more green concretes on top of that. Go ahead and connect this over here. You can bring this all the way back, and we're going to place 1 green terracotta right here, and then bring this all the way back. Place a green concrete here. And then we're going to place a green terracotta here and green concrete right here. So I know that was a lot, so that's basically what that looks like. So regarding the other shoulder, it's pretty similar. If I can find a good place to start. Okay, so for the other shoulder, we're going to place 2 green concretes right here. We're going to go 1 back and place a green terracotta right here. We're going to go backward and then up. We're going to bring this in and over, so we can kind of have this sharp point right here. We're going to place a green right here and bring this over. green concrete is what I meant, obviously. And then for this, we're just going to connect it all the way back to here. So like this. And then right here, we're going to place greens right here and bring this back an additional one. And same thing right here. And go ahead and just place a green concrete right here. So, and actually we're going to replace this block right here with the green terracotta. So that is the shoulders. So now we can go ahead and do the head. So for the head, I guess we will do the back first, since we're already back here. So we're going to continue this kind of spinal cord thing going upward some more. So we have 1 and 2 right here, and we're going to do this one more time. So you should have 3 on this level. So when it comes to this level, we're going to take this green concrete and drag it all the way down to this end. There are no green terracottas on this row, but we are going to place a green concrete here and here, so 2 away from the end. Then for the next row, we're going to drag it all the way down as well, but don't place it on the end blocks. And we're going to place a green terracotta right here. And then we are also going to bring this up and over. Same thing over here. For the next row, we're going to do the same thing. Just bring it over. And then on these 3D details here, we're going to place a green concrete, green terracotta. Over here, it's just green concrete. And while we're here, we'll just place 1 here and 1 here. So like this. For this next row that we already placed these on, we're going to place 3 green concretes right here. And we're going to place a green concrete here with a green terracotta here and a green concrete here. On the inside here, we already have our green concrete, so we don't have to worry about that. For the next row, we're going to place 2 green concretes on the very ends over here. And we're going to place them going up. Like this. We are then in here so in this kind of back area, we're going to place 2 green concretes right here with green terracottas kind of over it, like this. We are then going to do green concretes behind here. This is really hard to explain, it's just more showing it. And then we're going to place a green concrete here and here, green concrete to the right of this one, and then a green terracotta to the left of this one. Then, not on this block, but one behind this, we're going to place 2 additional green concretes with 2 green terracottas on top of those. So like this. And then we're just going to go ahead and bring these back, touching with that. Like so, and then we're going to go and knock this block out and place a green terracotta here. So you should have something that looks like this. I know that was a lot all at once, but this is what the back of him is going to look like. And so then we can go up an additional row. So we're going to place 2 green concretes right in front of this, bring this over by 2 and place a green terracotta on this side, and then just go 3 green concretes over this way. So for this next row, we're going to place 1 green terracotta right here, and then the rest of this is green concrete. And we are going to go ahead and just place a green terracotta right here. This next row is entirely green concrete. The next row is going to be 1 green concrete, one green terracotta, and then the rest is just green concrete. And we're going to place 2 green terracottas right here. And then we are going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 green concretes right here. And that is the top of the head done. So, we're making some pretty good progress. So what we're going to do now is we are going to build the sides up a little more. So we're going to come over to this right side. And right here, we're going to place a green terracotta. And basically everything behind this green, basically this right here, this can all be filled in with green concrete. It's the easiest way I can put it. So like this. And we will go ahead and just knock this one out, place a green terracotta there. You can go and do the same thing on the other side. It's very similar. We will put the scales. By the way, the green terracottas, if you haven't caught on, they're scales. We'll fill this in. Then we're going to place a green terracotta here, here, and here, like so. Then we're going to get out our smooth sandstone, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 on these ends right here. And then we're going to do 2 green concretes, and then we will actually finally need our black concretes. So you can go ahead and get rid of the smooth quartz block and the white wool. We will not need those anymore. We will need the red as well. And we're going to place 1 black right here. Same thing over here. Right now it kind of looks like a frog. So now what we're going to do is we're going to place 2 black concretes going forward like this, and then inward, so like this. And then we're going to place 2 green concretes right underneath those, like this, and 4 more sandstones right underneath those. Those should go down onto the actual torso, like this. So then at this point, all we're going to do is we're going to fill in this entire middle section, just black concrete, because this is all going to be the mouth. So this is probably as far up as you need to go, and then we can just fill the rest of this in with green concrete. So there we go. Now what we're going to do is with our smooth sandstone, we are going to drag this all the way across here. And then we're going to do a row of 6 coming forward, then a row of 4, and then a row of 2. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place an additional one right here and then bring it forward by 3. 1, 2, and 3. Same thing over here. And then we're going to go ahead and just bring this over like this. We will go ahead and just fill this in right here on the bottom, just smooth sandstone. So this is what you should have. We are then going to get out our green concretes, and right in the eye sockets here, we're going to place 2 greens going downward. We're going to bring these forward by 3 as well. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom one. We're then going to go inward and then in front. We're going to do the same thing over here. Inward and then in front, and then go ahead and just connect them together. Same thing over here. So we're going to do an entire row here. 2 in the middle. And then we can just go ahead and fill the rest of this in. So it's definitely starting to take shape now. And then in here, what we will do is just fill this in with green, and then we will put red concrete right up there. now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the bottom of this with red concrete. And then we're going to do a row of red concrete in the middle here, coming all the way out till the second to last block. Right now he looks like a lizard. So I guess a crocodile is a type of lizard, but anyways. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get out our diorite stairs. We're going to place one here and here. Same thing on the other side. We're going to place one on these end blocks here. And then we're going to place two facing in each other right here. The top is the exact same sort of, but we're going to place it in the gaps. Just so if he actually chomped down, he wouldn't be hitting his teeth together. Same thing, we're going to do the same thing up here though. So like this. And trying to see if that... Okay, and then obviously the final two blocks here. And once you've done that, that should be it. Let me just make sure that there's nothing else here. Okay, there's not. And then what we're going to do, really quickly, we're going to add a green terracotta here. One here. And that should be it. So there we go, guys. That is Killer Croc. I know this was a very long tutorial, but there is so much detail in this guy. I made him actually a crocodile. I know most Killer Croc variants make him like a human hybrid of a crocodile. He's like got a human head and stuff, kind of like what they did in Suicide Squad, the one from 2016. But I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I actually wanted to give him this crocodile head. It took a lot of work just designing it, mainly this whole section right back here. This was really tough, and if you really do look, it does match up with a normal Minecraft head. It's just obviously a little bit different, but yeah, it is almost a perfect square. I did take a little bit out of it when it came to the top, this kind of back section of the top back here. But besides that, it is basically a full Minecraft head. But anyways, guys, so yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Yeah, it means a lot if you've stayed through this long. So, but yeah, guys, so thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.